Oh, hello, replay viewers. Let's see who tunes on in. Hello, Savannah. Hello, TYC. Hello, Brandon Tyler Vlogs. Welcome, Savannah. Hello, Mindy Payne. Welcome to a very windy Coney Island. Hello, people. Good to see you there, Cyclone Joe and John Lauren, Chilla D, and Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Welcome, 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 welcome to a very windy Coney Island. Hello there, Nadia. Hello there, Chilla D, and hello there, Rosalind. Hello there, Cowboy Coney. Hello. Shall we enter the sandstorm? Do y'all want to enter this sandstorm that is Coney Island? Good to see you too again there, Savannah. Welcome. Hello there, John Lore. Welcome. Hello, Phyllis. Just rolling a 420. Nice. Smoke 'em if you got 'em. Just in time for the sandstorm, guys. Just in time for the sandstorm. That's right. Boom. Happy Friday. Exactly. Hello there, Tom Constantine. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. DJ Scratch and Sniff on the one. Good to see you there, Natasha. DJ Scratch and Sniff playing all the best gabber. You hear a cute dog. Yeah, man, it might be cute. Good to see you, Blondie. Jose Torres. Wepa, Puerto Rico. Good to see you, Mars. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's let a few more people tune on in, and then we will begin our walking tour of my favorite place in the world, Coney Island, TGIF. That's right. Thank you so much, CB. I think that sneeze was from all the sand coming up from the boardwalk. A very chilly and overcast day, Phyllis. A very chilly and overcast day here in Coney. Good to see you there, Susan. Good to see you, Miss Blee. Good to see you. Thank you so much, Nadia. You fell asleep watching Central Park last night. Nice, Darren. Thank you so much, Savannah. There you go. We always check the latency whenever I sneeze. Hello there, Brian Davis. Welcome. We are going to tour the amusement district. And this bicycle coming down the boardwalk right now is being pushed by the wind. That's one of my favorite things to do, is ride a bike being pushed by the wind. Always my fun thing to do. But we had some fun last night. Let's see if we can have some fun today. We're literally just going to meander back and forth through the amusement district. I'm going to show you some new things here in the amusement district, some new construction, some new computer renderings of all the new stuff that is coming for the 2022 season. And I cannot believe I'm saying 2022. You're singing your favorite song, Stormy Weather. There you go. Stormy weather. How am I, Savannah? Doing great. Yesterday was an awesome stream. A lot of fun. That bike was going at some speed, Rosalind. It is very windy out here. It's very windy out here right now. Any bears in the water today? No, no bears in the water today. No bears. But we will be here for the polar bears when they go swimming in a blizzard. We're always here for the blizzard swims. Let's be honest, kids. We are always here for the blizzard streams. And I'm very much looking forward to the blizzard streams in the near future. Right, we got some storms coming. Some storms are brewing. And if you want to join me tonight, I'll be broadcasting from Coney Island, USA, here at 1208 Surf Avenue. Go to coneyisland.com to purchase your tickets for Puppets Come Home Earth. Puppets Come Home Earth tickets will be on sale until about 5 o'clock this afternoon. So make sure you get your tickets immediately, maybe right now during the stream if you want to join me, only $5. Good to see you, Ramona. Good to see you, Lizzie K. Where's your DeBailey? I don't know, Savannah. Out there in London somewhere.
Quote unquote, she shouldn't mind splitting his time.
But, good afternoon, Lizzie. Welcome. Till 7 o'clock. There you go. Hey, John, you going to join us? Till 7 o'clock, you can buy some tickets. Yeah, can't wait for the first snowfall. Me too. But yeah, join me this evening for, that's a great example of somebody who's just talking out loud, wants attention, turns around, makes sure I'm looking at him. We lock eyes. You might. Awesome. Yeah, it's going to be a good puppet show. I'll be helping produce it. You actually won't be hearing me or seeing me, but just let it be known that I will be helping produce the show. So that's why I'm here now, to kind of walk around, hang out with you guys on YouTube, and then get to work. Hello there, Mario. Welcome. Ready to enter the sandstorm? We're going to enter a sandstorm right now. Let me take one last sip of my seltzer, and then we will begin our tour. And it is all windy as heck out here. No doubt we're going to go the limit of the Gimble. Oh, it's going to be, Sarge, hopefully the brewery will have something going on for New Year's. And more importantly, hopefully we'll have some midnight fireworks on the beach. Miss the people, yeah. This is when it gets quiet, Susan. This is when it gets quiet. All right, let's do it, kids. Let's do it. Please be careful with the code. Savannah, I've been live streaming in the winter for 6 years, and I haven't got killed yet. Good to see you, Todd Scott. Welcome. Who remembers the time we were underneath scaffolding and ice fell from a building in Lower Manhattan? Who was there for that one? That was a classic live stream. That could have killed me, but luckily I was underneath scaffolding. Any word on the New Year's swim? Guess what, John Lore? Good to see you there, girl in the curl and the Lees. Guess what, John Lore? We will be, once again, the official live stream to the 2022 Polar Bear Plunge. We will be inside of the chute where everyone will emanate from and enter the ocean. So we will be here on the beach, exclusive. We'll be right with the we'll be right with the press. We'll be officially inside the 2022 Coney Island Polar Bear Plunge. Good to see you there, Dave Jeffries. Welcome. So we'll be inside the chute. And if you want to see what that looks like, check out 2019's, or actually, was that 2020's Polar Bear Plunge. And we were inside the chute. We were with all the media and everything, and we were official press. So, oh, your son goes there. Awesome. Good to see you, Deming. Welcome. Since I'm the only game in town, I'm just going to act like a fool right now on the bench.
Halloween going to be crazy.
But it's going to be so much fun this Halloween. And it's going to be so much fun. Hello, Nadila. You don't mind New Zealand? You don't mind New Zealand, but you will go live here. Awesome, awesome, D. Go live. Waiting for the Q train, CD. Awesome. I'll be waiting for the Q train this week because there's no N train service to Coney Island. No, what's the construction of those what? That's what those construction bridges are for, to save lives. I don't know what you're referring to, Sarge. Construction bridges are for to save lives. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what bridges we're constructing. We're not constructing any bridges here. Oh, yes, the scaffolding. That's what the scaffolding is for. Yes, the scaffolding is for falling ice. Good thing I didn't die. But I've been live streaming in the winter for 6 years, so I think I got it down packed. I'm going to get myself a new winter jacket in the coming weeks. Yeah. I want to be ready for this year's, and maybe, who knows, maybe we'll go, up to my legs or waist into the water this year. Who knows? I'm trying to figure out a way to continue to live stream and bring you the show while actually maybe being in the water with the polar bears. Who knows? That's the hardest part, of course, is to keep this rig maintained in the wind and all that, in the wind and the cold. So that's the hardest thing. Batteries are the tough thing to always manage while you're in the cold. So. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's walk around the amusement district. See what's cooking. Since Cyclone Joe is in the room, I guess we'll go out to the cyclone first. Yes, the scaffolding. Yes, Sarge, the scaffolding saves us from all of that falling ice. If you go in the water, you want to be here to take pictures, I'll let you know. I'll let you know, John. I'll let you know. Quiet Dino's Wonder Wheel Park. And the dog barking is way over here. Robinson Lopez, Bom Tarte Brasil. Bom Tarte Brasil. Dog is tied up to a bench just barking. Bienvenue, neighbor, bienvenue. Yeah, the dog is just tied up to a bench with, I think, somebody lying down on the bench. We're going to zoom in here once we get a little bit closer. Get him, Coop. Always listening while you're driving. Awesome. Get him, Cujo. Get him, Cujo. Yeah. There's nobody there. They're taking a fashion shoot while their dog barks. They're doing a fashion shoot. As you see, the hustle and the bustle. At least Ruby's is open. I might get a beer at Ruby's. Might get a beer here at Paul's daughter. Paul's daughter is open too. Interesting. Poor dog, right? Chain up the poor dog while they do a fashion shoot. Poor dog's freaking out. All right, here's my couch. Right, off-season Coney Island Bob vibes are fantastic. There's a 94-year-old Coney Island Cyclone. Next year it's going to be 95 years old. And right next door, or behind it, the Shonda. For all my Jewish viewers, they know what I'm talking about. The Shonda, the shame. This stupid advertisement for the aquarium here covering up 4 amazing murals. This stupid vinyl. The vinyl actually held up pretty okay for this season. I was hoping that the wind was going to destroy it, but it just warped it more than anything. But, you know, some people did tag up on this. Some people did tag it. Boos. Hopefully we'll see Danielle, the great Danielle Mastrion, and everyone else's murals uncovered in the coming weeks. Because I am so over this ugly thing. Nothing talks about ocean conservation better than ordering up some big gigantic vinyl murals that will outlive us all, no doubt. But here, on the side of Education Hall, this is where the Coney Island polar bears deploy from. Remember a cartoon series called The Barclays? I don't remember that one. But here's the Polar Bear Club walk. Here on the Riegelman Boardwalk, the polar bears deploy from right here. And then they make their way out to the beach. If you ever want to know where they're going to deploy from, it's right here. And polar bear season begins in just a few more weeks. But let's see the new piece of art here. 9 days out. Will it be depart? But but you guys are going to be departing from Stillwell. Okay, awesome. We're still doing COVID protocol. There you go. Coney Island Jim. He's a polar bear. You will see him swim in the blizzards. I know Coney Island Jim is dying for a proper. Dying for one. We'll get those. Something tells me we're going to have a few snowstorms this year, and they're going to be pretty intense. But now let's see if the aquarium will let us admire the new piece of art, the $2 million piece of art by Frank Stella. I don't know what it's called. It looks like more like a crumpled up piece of aluminum with light bulbs coming out the side of it. Well, let's do it. Am I ready for the big show tonight? Yes, I am. Gotta have a lovely puppet show tonight. Gotta do a lot of tech, though. Have about 2 hours of tech in front of me. Time to feed the dogs. All right. The sidewalk is open all the way to the art. Okay. So let's see here. I hope nobody kicks me out. Yeah, Winter Village is already open. Kind of nuts. Oh my God, the Q train finally got there, CD. Awesome. Yeah, I saw that. I was watching The Urbanist. I was watching The Urbanist's replay. And I saw, yeah, the Winter Village out there in Bryant Park already up and running. That's pretty wild. But here we are, the parking lot to the New York Aquarium. And they have a new piece of art by Frank Stella here. And we're gonna walk over and see. Oh, it's entitled K139. What an exciting name. Okay. Jim, thank you so much for the info. Let's take a walk over and see K139. Whatever the hell that means. It's a weird piece of art, so it has to have a weird name. Couldn't make that up if you tried, right? Yeah. Oh, there's picnic tables here. Oh, this is a good spot to have a little picnic. Look at that. Okay. I could dig this. Especially on like a windy day where like there's sand everywhere. Or maybe you can't find a table on the boardwalk. This will be the trick. It does sound like Elon Musk, yes. It sounds like a name that Elon Musk would call his kid, yes. I agree. Now let's see this weird piece of art. Picking against some horny horns. All right, in the shadow of the cyclone. You're in the shadow of the cyclone. All right. Well, this certainly looks weird. It's a very windy day here in Brooklyn, Sarge. Wow. And yes, K159, carbon fiber mirrors polished aluminum, a gift from Donald and Barbara Herbrick Huxker, or Zucker. Wow. Wow. This thing is certainly weird. I want to see this lit up at night. I drove by here a couple of nights ago and it was not lit up. Esteban, buenvenidos. I want to see it lit up. In the shadow of the cyclone. This very interesting piece of art. I tell you, it's in a truly random spot. I guess you walk by here when you're on your way to the boardwalk. The lights won't be turned on until the ribbon cutting, whenever that will be. We don't know when the ribbon cutting is, Jim? Oh my God. How do we not know? Okay, the lights won't turn on until the ribbon cutting, folks. So who knows when that's going to be. Shades of the New York World's Fair. That's right. Gold seals gold. Good to see you. We'll be back at the World's Fair soon. There's some cool art exhibit going to happen up in Flushing Meadows in the coming weeks. So we'll be back there at the World's Fair again. But there it is. And Jim is the authority, by the way. He will know when the ribbon cutting is. And no doubt he will give me the heads up when the ribbon cutting is going to happen so we could be here for it. But it's in a really remote spot. You got to come off the sidewalk here and into the parking lot of the aquarium. Aquarium's right over there. Right? Now, it's definitely not a Buxmiller Fuller geodesic dome there, Madam Mojo. No, definitely not. But as I like to say, it's art. It's a $2 million Frank Stella. It's art. Let's go. Let's head back out onto the boardwalk. And let's show you some of the more new stuff. that is coming to Coney Island for the 2022 season, shall we? Good to see you, Kenya. Welcome. Yeah, empty parking lot of the aquarium. There's a few cars in here, a couple of dozen cars in here. Not too many. But it was donated to the wildlife conservation, whatever. And no one wanted it. Oh, really? So it was donated. It was donated to the WCS, but they didn't want it up in the Bronx, I guess. So it ended up here in Coney. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised by that story of something being unloved ending up down here? It is a shame, but at least it's here. At least we got it in Coney, right? At least we have it in Coney. But of course nobody wants a $2 million Frank Stella. Of course not. It's like, what the hell am I going to do with that? It's Freddy Krueger movie, Monday night. Nice. Nice. Enjoy the Freddy Krueger. It's different. Yeah, it is different. But yeah, nobody wanted it. An unloved Frank Stella sculpture. Let's head back up to the boardwalk here. Coney is the home of unlove. It's where we go to get love. That's right. That is right. Jim, I couldn't have said it better. Exactly. It's Coney's gain, Dave. I agree. I thought it would end up in Staten Island. That would have been location of last resort. My birthday is coming up. Yes, it is. Let's head back up to the boardwalk. And let's talk about the new stuff that's coming to Coney. That's why we have nothing nice here. That's right. Hello over there, Robojacks out there in London. Welcome to Coney Island. Lonely tugboat tugging who knows what. Yeah, 3 is the limit. 3 emojis is the limit. Let's see, is that an empty barge the tugboat is tugging? Let's see. It took away the sand mats, the sand carpets. Oh yeah. It's towing a whole bunch of nothing. You can tell how windy it is. And now, live here at Coney Island, here comes a race between the NYC ferry and a tugboat pulling an empty barge. Here we go, guys. The race is on. Here comes the NYC ferry up by a length. Oh, it's coming up fast. Oh, she's on her way, baby. None's gonna stop her now. And oh. And the NYC ferry wins. The NYC ferry wins on this first annual and ever race between a tugboat and an NYC ferry. There it is. World exclusive. The money's on the ferry. The money always has to be on the ferry, baby. That was fast. Hello there, Darren. All right. So there are some new developments coming here to the amusement district. And I would like to show you some of these new things that are coming here to the amusement district. So we're starting here at the Cyclone. Right, one by a long shot. Starting out here in the east. here by the Cyclone. Now, what is Coney Island, if you don't know what it is, if you're new to Coney Island? Coney Island is a roughly 14-acre amusement district that houses a couple of independent amusement operators and then the two other amusement operators, and that is Dino's Wonder Wheel Park and Luna Park. So Coney Island is a neighborhood, and within that neighborhood, we have amusement parks. But yes, tugboats are slow and steady, and NYC ferries are furious and fast. Hello there, Margie Blah. Very peaceful out here. Back on your proper chat device. You got it. You got it. Live long and prosper there, Sarge. But as you see, starting out with the Frank Stella in the east, we're now going to work our way west and see some of the new stuff. I do have some renderings I get to show you guys. So you will see some illustrations of what is to come, the future that is to come in the approaching months. Hello there, Dave, out there in Bangor, Maine. Well, let's enjoy a quiet stroll here, a very windy stroll. Hopefully the wind noise is not too bad. Hopefully the microphones are doing their job and counteracting the wind. But now as we approach West 10th Street, nothing is happening here at West 10th Street. All the upgrades to West 10th Street have already happened. No wind noise. Beautiful. That's what the microphones are for. So that's what the microphones are for. So that's a beautiful thing. Nothing much happening here at West 10th. All the upgrades have already happened as a bee flies in my face. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's attacking me. Oh my God. All right, is the bee still following me? Well, here's West 10th. We have somebody randomly playing music. Hello there, RJ. So nothing much happening here. And I noticed this guy here. He's my favorite Luna Park employee. It's Stevenson. How you doing? Good to see you, man.
See you too.
It's all closed here. You should be home relaxing. What the hell? Good to see you, Frank. You was out here a few weeks ago? Yeah, Frank. It's the quiet season. Only seems like a few weeks ago we were celebrating the opening, right? Yeah. So yeah, the bee wanted to be with me and fly in my face. But that was Stevenson. He used to run the Cyclone. And if you check out the old replays, he would let us live stream on there all the time. That's why I love him. All right. So nothing happening here at the end of West 10th. So that's going to remain the same. But as we make our way down, the next street we will encounter is West 12th Street. And there is something going to be set up at the end of West 12th Street. So at the end of each street, West 12th Street, Stillwell Avenue, and West 15th Street, these are new development areas that they're giving over to Luna Park. And they're going to be developing the ends of the streets. And each street end will have something different and cool and new. Good to see you, Danielle. Welcome. But yeah, make sure to check the Coney Island Luna Park NYC website. Check it very closely because we might be open tomorrow, most likely Sunday. I will put my money on Sunday. Looks very cold and desolate, but it's beautiful. It's very cold and desolate, but look at that. It is beautiful out here. We're going to go down to the beach. So we will be going down to the water so we could hear the ocean. But yeah, it's not cold though. I have my hoodie on, but I am nice and warm. For all you people who like to take screenshots, there you go. Take a screenshot, tweet it at me at Dutch Maz, and I will retweet you. Do the eating places stay open year long? Not really, only in Nathan's does. Only Nathan stays open year round. Good to see you, Kenya. Good to see you there, Colleen. The guy might be on the beach. We'll see, Brian. We're going to walk all the way down. Right, the ocean waves do sound nice. But now let's get to the end of West 12th Street here. The street where the Coney Island Circus Sideshow resides. The street where the new Coney Island Phoenix resides. I really love these roll gates now. Highly recommend following, if you're not following already, Subway Creatures on Instagram. The person behind that Instagram site painted these murals. Him and his, I want to say wife or maybe girlfriend. They painted these roll gates in 3 days. And look how cool this looks. They painted these roll gates in 3 days. They did this so fast. Check it out. Isn't that fun? So it says Sweet Dreams Coney Island, but then when we come out, the monster is dreaming. And what is the monster dreaming? What is the monster dreaming? Well, of course, we're here at Nathan's. So the monster has to dream about hot dogs, burgers, and fries. And even I see even a bacon cheese dog there. How cool is that? I really love this wall. Roll gate, really, not even a wall, a roll gate. Yeah, he's one of my favorite Instagram accounts. Yay. And then right next door, we have Lola Star. She has a rather colorful gate, and that's done by our friend Daniel. And then right next door, we got Ruby's. And Ruby's, that's me napping. Yes, it is, Kenya. And then right here, we have the great Danielle Mastrian's roll gate here. Her little interpretation of the skylines here in Coney. Good to see a Fila style. An old steeplechase punch ticket. And the woman is dreaming. The Dreamland Tower, the Luna Park Tower. And then the front of Luna Park. Love seeing Coney Island. Well, Alfred, we are here. It's our favorite. And and here's Mike, always improving Coney Island, never stopping.
How are you?
Doing great, Mike. Good to see you.
Another day in paradise for me.
Another day, right? Another day.
Another job.
Thanks for everything that you do, and I'll grab a beer. Hopefully, if you're open, I'll grab a beer later.
I can't serve you that. I got work to do.
Do your work. Do your work. I'll see you soon. Like all the artwork there. Awesome. Me too. Hello there, Miss Viking. Right? Art and roll gates. So even in the off season when everything is closed, Coney Island still is an Instagram paradise. So now let's make our way down to West 12th here, and we'll show you the first development zone here. So here at the end of West 12th Street is going to be I like to call it a shade pavilion, because it's going to be an area that provides shade and maybe a small food business or two. Yeah, summer went by like a time at Warp 12. Yes, it did, Diana. Good to see you. Couldn't have said it better myself. But good to see everyone. But here's one of the new additions here. So right here, roughly in this area here. So from where that Wonder Wheel sign is here to the end of the boardwalk here. This is our first development area here. Let me get into position so I could show you guys a proper vantage of this. So these roll gates right here were all done by the great Erin Masterson. Give her a follow on Instagram if you can. Give her a follow. I love the detail on these. My favorite one out of all of these is, of course, the new Phoenix one here, because Erin has gotten the track layout freakishly accurate. This is a freakishly accurate representation of the ride. Right, she does great pop-up books. It's October, and all October, Erin has been creating pop-up books. So check out her Instagram. I highly recommend it. Aaron did do a great job. This too has amazing detail on it. Just amazing detail on these. And we got grandma finally. We got a grandma. Oh yeah, you got to check it out, Kenya. And then right next door, of course, the great Danielle Mastrian. And here's a freakishly accurate representation of a photo of a photo that she had. She had a photo of the Thrills sign, which is over here in the Bowery. And it was like just past sunset. So she got the glow just right. Exactly. Don't follow Erin, you'll be sorry. And you also got to make sure to follow Brooklyn's own Danielle Mastrian at Danielle BK NYC, all one word. She brought back the elephant colossus. Love the clouds. No portrait of me. I was in a mural at one point that Marie Roberts made. And Marie Roberts had a mural with me in it. I was part of the Coney Island kind of people, family, and I was live streaming in it. So I was immortalized for a season or two. But right here, here's the new Phoenix that we'll hopefully ride one more time on Sunday. But as we look this way here, this is where the development zone kind of begins, is right here. And as we look this way here, let's show you the end of West 12th here. This is the new development here. This is what it's going to look like. Make it a little bit bigger for you guys. There you go. So there you have it. It's going to be a kind of a shade area with a couple of maybe a vendor or two. And as you see, there's going to be lots more tables, lots more, maybe some planters and whatnot. But good to see you, Norm, out there in Bangor, Pennsylvania. Good to see you, Miss Cecilia. But there you have it. The new shade pavilion. I don't know what else to call it because it just creates shade. But that is what's going to happen here at the end of West 12th. So right here where we're looking. And you can see the... do I feel a bit tad seeing it this time of year? No, Alfred. I love it this time of year. It's nice and quiet. But there is a new development that's going to happen here on West 12th. So just go down one block and make our way over to Stillwell Avenue. And I'll show you the development over on Stillwell coming up next. Stillwell's going to have a new secondary entrance for Luna Park, even though it's going to be open. It's going to be an open entrance that you'll still be able to access the beach and all that. But that's where you'll also be able to buy your tickets for Luna Park. So for your Luna cards, so you don't have to go over on West 10th, you'll be able to have a whole big area to buy them over at the end of Stillwell. So let's take a look at that. But we're just getting started here. Just getting started here, folks. Yeah, long overdue in Kenya, long overdue. Here we are, back on the boardwalk. As Mike from Ruby's cuts up some wood here. How's the mayor? Diana, doing great. I'll be having a beer with the mayor later on this evening. Good to see you, respect the face. Have a great weekend. Horror movie season, yes. Yes, indeed. Well, let's go down the block.
It's sort of like Rosslyn. It's maybe...
Here's another fun roll gate. I always forget who did this one here. Slow Majo San, MAJO_San, did this roll gate right here. And then right here is another gate, another wall by the great Danielle Mastrian. Hello there, Anne. Well, now we're coming up to Stillwell Avenue. And probably The most historic thing to happen here happened pretty much right here where I'm walking. So right here is where the Warriors Come Out and Play scene would have happened. Literally right here. The girl who works in the small shop watches me. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. That's Jess. So right here would have been a big building called Stout's Bathhouse. And you see the ramp right here. In front of the ramp would have been the car that was following the Warriors from the subway area over there from the Bowery. And the car slowly drives up right here while the Warriors, that happens literally right here. And then there's a shot of the Warriors underneath the boardwalk right about here. As you see, the ground is much more higher than it was back in 1978 when they filmed. But right here, where I'm walking, would have been that famous scene that everyone likes to shout out in the chat. Warriors, come out and play. Right here. Borisaco, Latinos Silva, Team Silva. All right, there you go, Latinos for Silva. I did not know this was a political live stream. Okay. I did not know this was a political live stream. I thought we were talking about the Warriors here, but people want to talk about Curtis Sliwa. So I'll talk about Curtis Sliwa. How about that? The only person to disrupt my live streams the most here in Coney Island were the Guardian Angels. They always thought that I was filming children surreptitiously. And they always wanted to know what I was doing. And then when I will say I'm live streaming, they would say, what's that? And then when you would explain that they're going out live all around the world, well, then they got upset. And then they didn't like me filming. But I told them that they're on a live stream and they entered my space. But anyway, I'm not a big fan of Curtis Sliwa. I think he's a clown. Anyway, and I am a Latino. So there you go. Good to see you, Mighty Bull. Welcome. Getting back to the live stream. Getting back to the story at hand. Yes, Coney Island for the most part is reclaimed land. Historically, Coney Island would be a sandbar. So the sandbar that we're on would have been right here. What kind of power did the Guardian Angels have? They just like to bother people. They like to bother people. Anyway, let's not talk about the Guardian Angels anymore, because I've given them too much time on my live stream already. Hello there, Miguel. Welcome. So right here, we're at the end of Stillwell Avenue. The subway is right up there. That's where you pick up your F, your Q, your B and D trains. But now you walk down to Stillwell here, and you have Tom's Restaurant over here. On this side here, you have the Salt and Sizzle place right there. I'll see you later, Darren. But right here is going to be the secondary entrance to Luna Park. Let's take a look at what it looks like. It's a very exciting entrance right here. As a city vehicle passing through. Whoops. So right here, let's just make it a little bit bigger. As you see right here, a secondary entrance to the park, some more shade, some more planters. But as you see here, a big old gate is going to be here. A big old entrance is going to be right here. And that's going to be a beautiful entrance to how am I doing today? I'm doing fantastic. As you see, I'm doing a tour. Anyway, right? Did I look cool? So we're going to have a new entrance right here to Luna Park. You'll be able to pick up your tickets from right here and your Luna cards from right here. And this will be your secondary kind of an entrance, not really an entrance, just a big grand gate to Luna Park. But I can't wait for it, Kenya, either. I'm going to show you the parts, the pieces of this gate are just down the block. So I'm going to show you that. Looks like a crazy mouse ride on my left. Well, this right here, I don't know how much longer this is going to last for. This is, of course, the infamous Volare. That's a product name from Zamperla, but here in Coney, it's called the Soaring Eagle. And this was in Seattle, Washington for some time. And then it came over here about 10 years ago. It's a torture trap. I don't like this ride at all. If you want to know what it feels like to be in this ride, imagine that the ride vehicle is a fiberglass taco and you are the meat. So, fiberglass taco and you are the meat. That is what being on the Soaring Eagle is like. So, I am knowledgeable. I'm a tour guide. Good to see you there. How's the weather? Nana, you'll see the weather come up periodically in the chat, but it's windy. Golf cart taxis? No. No, they're kind of like hanging vehicles. You lie down on your stomach and you get enveloped in a fiberglass taco and you are the meat. Not a comfortable ride. I do not like this ride at all. And yes, Fiberglass Taco is a new death metal band from Seattle. And, but there it is. The Volare. How am I doing today for the second time? I'm doing great, Miguel. Vantare. Whoa. I dedicate that to Mr. Z and the entire Zamperla family. But I heard rumors that this might be moved. I don't know, but we'll find out. Good to see you, Richie Droop. But yeah, you could ride it tomorrow and Sunday if we're open. So when will Coney open? Historically, Coney Island opens on Palm Sunday weekend. Palm Sunday weekend. Now let's make our way over to the third development area. And that is going to be West 15th Street. Thank you so much, John. Hey, blue. Beep, 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 blue. How long does it take to get around the amusement park? Oh, about 15, 20 minutes. Not very big. It would be nice if they would have redone the old Luna. I agree. That would have cost a lot of money and a lot of space. There's a Menudo reunion. Awesome. Anyway. Get back out to this cold and windy boardwalk here. That's a pretty good vibrato. Good. The great Kita St. Cyr, people. Kita, do you have any shows coming up? Please feel free to give yourself a little shout out. The great Kita St. Cyr. She knows how to play with fire and swallow swords. Have a great day, John. So you mean the Steeplechase Tower. Steeplechase Tower, back in 2010, the ride manufacturer Intamin did a survey whether they could turn that back into a ride. And they found out that it will cost, I don't know, 20 million? Too much. Too much. It would have cost too much to make it into a ride again. So remember that while the Steeplechase Parachute Jump was here from 1941 till 1964, it never made money here. What a perfect overcast day indeed. There you go. See Kita St. Cyr performing at Six Flags Great Adventure. But you'll be back at the House of Yes on November 3rd and Freddy's Bar on November 4th and the City Reliquary over on November 5th. So check out Kita St. Cyr's website for more information. Try to put in your website there, Kita. I don't know if it'll let you. But there you go. I'll see you later, John. But here's that beautiful sky. And we're here at West 15th Street, right here next to the Thunderbolt. This is where all the major expansion and development stuff is kind of being all rallied together here. So let's check it out. So here we have a lot of the track pieces for the water flume, the log flume, and the family coaster. And then also pieces of the entrance to the secondary gate over there for Stillwell Avenue. And this is getting more and more full. This is like a crazy game of Coaster Planet. And all the pieces are still here. The water's pretty much the same as the air temperature, Phyllis. Around 60 degrees. But there it is, all these pieces. That's right, that's right. That sounds good, Kita. That sounds good. Everyone follow Kita St. Cyr here on YouTube. I think, no doubt you're putting stuff on your YouTube channel, Kita, right? Give her a follow here on YouTube, guys. She's entertaining. But yes, the parachute jump lights do look fantastic. Have you missed much? I've been on for 50 minutes, Ramona Pan. Yeah, your YouTube sucks. Gotta put some more stuff on it. Gotta put some more stuff on it. Anyway, as Coney Island closed now, we have one more weekend. It'll be open hopefully tomorrow and on Sunday. Sunday looks like the better day though, because it looks like Sunday it's not gonna rain. So Saturday is looking kind of iffy when it comes to the rain. Yes, Kita St. Cyr is a sweetheart. As we have a car rumbling around. But right here is a development area. Kita does have a great Instagram account. Yes, follow Kita St. Cyr on Instagram. She does have a great Instagram account. And there you can find out about all of her shows. And if you're here in the New York Tri-State area, you can go and check her out. You will not be disappointed, trust me. Trust me on that. Yes, right now it's just open on weekends until this weekend. This is the last weekend. But here's Wonder Wheel Way. So there's going to be a street that goes along from here all the way down to the Wonder Wheel called Wonder Wheel Way. So this eventually will be open to the public. You'll be able to walk down this. And then as you see, this is a we don't see this very often, where we can see actually the little hump here on the Thunderbolt here for Wonder Wheel Way. But there it is. And then right here, where all these ride pieces and gate pieces are, this is where we're going to have our third development zone. And right here is going to be a rope course. Let me show you the rope course. And we have more than one rendering for this. So let's take a look at it. So here along West 15th Street is the rope course. There it is. So as you see, it'll be kind of like a zip line and kind of deal. I think it's a zip line, or I think it's just like a rope course where you go back and forth on it. But another area where you'll have some seats and some areas to relax at. And then let's get a close-up view here of the rope course. So this is what it's going to look like. Look at that, guys. Looks dope, right? So as you see, you'll be able to walk around this rope course thingy here and get views of the water while traversing a narrow pathway, I guess. I don't know what it's called, but the rope circus will be right here. Pretty huge upgrade, Kenya. But that's going to happen right here at the end of Wonder Wheel Way. And that's going to come next summer. And you like the El Dorado? Looked like so much fun. The El Dorado is fantastic. El Dorado is my favorite ride. So now all next door from here is going to be the biggest expansion in Luna Park in quite some time. Love to see something, love to see me on a zip line, something similar in Japan, maybe Viking, I don't know. But let's go over to the main attraction, which is going to be the family coaster and log flume, which all the pieces are right here. This is like a crazy game of Coaster Planet, and all the pieces are right here. But the El Dorado Auto Scooters, the last sound system designed by the same guy who designed the sound system for Studio 54. But Kita, sorry about that. No, be careful with the emojis. Only 3 emojis at a time. But yes, I'm excited for the log flume also. Nightbot is very puritanical when it comes to emojis. So sorry about that. Well, let's make our way over to the biggest expansion here in Coney history. It's okay, Kita. This expansion is going to be fantastic. Yes, it is. Well, let's head on over here. And we have a couple more renderings here to show you guys of all the new expansion here. But right next to this Thunderbolt here is going to be our intertwined log flume and family coaster. So glad we're going next year. I'm glad you're coming here next year too, Viking. Hello there, James, out there in the UK. They're still trying to make Coney a year-round destination. Yes, we are. We're doing our best. But as you see, this has been freshly tagged. But let's get a couple of vantage points here of what we're going to see. Me too, Sarge, me too. So here, let's stand right here where the rendering has us. Yeah, graffiti. So here is, from this perspective here, we're looking at it right straight on. So this is what it's going to look like next year and in the coming months. The log flume and family coaster. It's going to be right here. This is Ralph Rosa Buenvenidos. And there it is. As you see, it's going to look quite impressive from this vantage point here. And let's get the overhead view. Let's get the overhead view here. So I have an overhead view. There it is. So there it is from the boardwalk side, as you see. 52-foot tall water flume or log flume with it intertwined with a family coaster. So everyone from the family will be able to ride it, just like the Phoenix. And it's going to be absolutely key. It's going to be a lovely addition to the Coney Island skyline. But that's going to be quite something else to see come together in the approaching months. That's going to be right here. And then we're going to come around here to the side, but there's going to be another entrance, which is going to be along the side here. This next rendering, I'm going to admit, it's not that exciting, but it's still a rendering nonetheless. So let's come over here to, technically it's West 16th Street. West 16th Street, but it has a name, and I always blank on the name of this walk. But we can see all the development happening. Let's take a peek inside here. All the footers. Guten Abend. Guten Abend. So there we have it. So when is opening day for next year? It's going to be Palm Sunday weekend. Palm Sunday weekend, weather permitting. But guten Abend, Mason. Guten Abend. But as you see, lots of construction finally underway after over a year of inactivity. But you're going to have that log flume and coaster right here. They should rename it Warrior's Way. That'll be great. But right here about, there's going to be a secondary entrance, and I'm going to show you the secondary entrance. Yeah, Palm Sunday weekend is April 8th through 10th. Kita, thank you so much. Kita's a true Coney Island kid, I tell you what. Thank you so much, Kita. So, right here is the secondary entrance for this new expansion to Luna Park. So I'll show it to you. It's not very exciting, but here it is. This is what it's going to roughly look like. There's going to be the pathway here, and then there'll be a pathway just to the left here, or just to the right of the gate here. And then it's going to culminate in a little roundabout here. And this is the westernmost end of Wonder Wheel Way. Well, that's what it's going to look like right here. And there you have it. Will there be a thermal clothing stores? I don't know, Diana. I don't think so. I don't think there'll be any thermal clothing stores around here. Anyway, yeah, it's kind of cute, right? They got the moon motif for the entrance. There's going to be plenty of seating in all the new additions, and there's still seating here, as you see. Let's get up close and personal with the parachute jump. And then we'll explore the waterfront. We'll get into the beach. Steeplechase parachute jump. A relic from the 1939-1940 World's Fair. Brooklyn's Eiffel Tower, standing at 285 feet tall. Adorned in over 8,000 LED lights. Used to be a ride, but now it's just a cool ornament in this cool, cold weather. Thinking, good to see a bandman. Think you need to drive to pick up your daughter at the end of spring. Excited things are happening in Coney. Yes, they are. Good to see a bandman. Lots of exciting things are happening in Coney. And our inbound. Yes, Cliff, we do need an area that will have an indoor amusement area. I have to agree. We need some dark rides here in Coney. We got to bring back the Johnstown flood, trip to the moon. What else? What else did they have? Creation, the Hell Gate or Hell Hole. We got to bring those guys back. And then also an indoor-outdoor water park would be nice too. So there's been talk for now over 10 years about bringing a new ghost hole. Exactly. Yes, fireworks. Hopefully we'll get fireworks on New Year's, Diana. Hopefully we'll get some fireworks on New Year's. Right? Love the hell hole, Sarah. But bring back the Blowhole Theater. Oh, okay. I have on this Wednesday's Ask the Experts, I learned something that I never knew before. It is time to talk about the last day the Blowhole Theater was open. So it's story time, kids. It's story time. You only made it out 3 times, almost blazing hot in July. It is hot out here in July. Yeah, Hellhole will be a new ride, Cliff. It'll be a new ride. Anyway, if we do build a Hellhole, it'll be a new ride. But let me tell you guys a story. Let's go back to the year 1961. I learned this thanks to the great Todd Robbins. Check out Todd Robbins. He does a show here in Manhattan, a magic show here in Manhattan. Go to Todd Robbins, R-O-B-B-I-N-S, for more information. T-O-D-D, Todd Robbins. And I never knew this. I learned about this for the first time ever on Wednesday during our Ask the Experts. You get your whoopee for the story time here, because it's a sad story. So, if you don't know what the Blowhole Theater was, the Blowhole Theater was an attraction that you encountered after you rode the steeplechase. When you hopped off the steeplechase ride, there was a sign. Are you a gloomster or are you a steeplechaser? And if you're a steeplechaser, you will walk into the unknown and onto the stage of the Blowhole Theater. And what would happen is you would walk over a funny staircase, the men will be hit with a cattle prod, air would be swooshed up the women's skirts, and all that stuff. It was a big deal. And there you go. Thank you so much, Sarge, for the link. Thanks to Todd Robbins, I know this story now. I never heard of the story before, and it's a sad one. But I'll see you later there, Cliff. But thank you so much for the link. ToddRobbins.com. He does a magic show. So, when you got off the steeplechase ride, and it is windy as heck out here. Let me get to a little bit more enclosed area. So, when you got off the steeplechase ride, you went into this theater called the Blowhole Theater, and you had a choice. You could either skip the theater and be a gloomster, or be a steeplechaser and go onto this theater stage. And, you know, you got hit by electric cattle prod, you went up and down funny staircases. You basically, hear me okay? Okay, awesome. So, you had all these crazy, you know, scary like clowns and stuff, and little people will kind of torment you as you were on the stage. And one of them was a clown who was working at the Blowhole Theater for like 40 years. And he knew his craft very well. And unfortunately, on one afternoon in 1961, there were three teenage men. And they decided to beat the hell out of this performer, out of this clown. They beat him up, and people who were watching in the audience actually thought that it was part of the show. So people laughed and applauded until one of the little people who was performing also started asking for help from the audience. And he was literally beaten to a pulp. And they called the ambulance. He was definitely shaken after that. They closed the theater, and it never reopened. It closed in the middle of an afternoon. It was like 4 in the afternoon. And the Blowhole Theater will never operate again. Now, you got to understand that the Blowhole Theater was probably one of the longest running shows in New York City ever, New York City history. The show ran for like 62 years or something like that. So the show closed very unceremoniously due to violence. And now here's the crazy thing. It's 1961. That's not too long ago. And the people who did the beating, they were teenagers who disappeared into the park. They got away. They were never arrested or tried for anything. They could very well still be alive today. And he did recover, but at great cost, Sarah. He was definitely scarred for life. But that is how the Blowhole Theater closed. And thanks to Todd Robbins, I learned about it for the first time. But who knows? They could still be alive today. They could still be somewhere out there in the city somewhere. Or maybe they moved somewhere, maybe to Florida or California. Who knows? But it's a pretty good chance they're still alive. There was a city, there was a little people city in Coney Island with over 300 people living in it. Yes, it's called Lilliputian. It was called Lilliputian, and that was in Dreamland. Yeah, Lilliputian it was called. But kind of a sad story. And it was all right here. And what is this parking lot here? Here's Steeplechase Park. Very sad story. Yeah, they could be 60 years old now. Who knows? Sad. It is a shame. It is a shame they weren't caught. But yeah, I learned that on Wednesday for the first time. I always wondered why the Blowhole Theater closed, and I never heard of this story before. Todd Robbins did a lot of research into finding out these kind of morbid Coney Island stories. Yes, Lilliputian was called in Dreamland. All right. Let's walk out onto the beach. It is time to enter the windstorm. Absolutely bad, man. Good to see you, Paulette. Have a blessed one. Yeah, they would be in their late 70s. Who knows? But it's sad. Violence ended the Blowhole Theater. Pretty sad. But now, let's hang out with the birds. Let's see what it's like right now here on the beach. A very windy Coney Island beach. The Coney Island Amphitheater. Right down the way there, an historic Child's on the Boardwalk building. And now we're going to turn and let's make our way out onto the beach. Yes, Ralph, you're talking about Topsy. Topsy the elephant. Topsy the elephant, a working elephant, never really performed. She helped move around rides, and probably her most famous claim to fame work-wise was that she moved the ride, the trip to the moon, from Steeplechase to a new amusement park called Luna Park. Poor Topsy was always abused by people. In one case, a man fed her a lit cigar, and she freaked out in a fit of rage and killed the man. She actually killed 3 men in her lifetime. No doubt each man individually annoying the crap out of her and abusing her. But after she killed the 3rd man, they tried to put her down using a poison carrot. And unfortunately, that poison carrot did not work. And there was an inventor. His name was Thomas Edison. And Thomas Edison heard about the plight of Topsy the elephant. And Topsy, he saw an opportunity. He saw an opportunity to show off his new alternating current and to show how much more safe it was compared to direct current or DC current. So, and we're going to celebrate this day. It's in January. I believe it was January 8th, 1907 or 1908. A cold day in January, Thomas Edison set up an electrocution device to kill old Topsy. Topsy's main handler actually walked off the job. He would have no part in killing his animal. And probably the 4th or 5th time a motion picture camera was ever used outside of a studio was used to film this event. Topsy was electrocuted with some, I heard it was like 20,000 or 40,000 volts of electricity. And Topsy died very quick, well, not necessarily very quickly, but Topsy died in about 18 seconds. Hello there, Rich. And yeah. No, he was proponent of DC. That's right, Tesla was AC, that's right. I get it backwards. But anyway, Topsy was killed, it was filmed. And then just a few months later, you could actually watch a film of Topsy getting killed for just a nickel. And for a time, you were able to witness this after the Coney Island Circus sideshow. Todd Robbins would actually invite you in to see the film. You can see the film today here on YouTube. Just type in Topsy the Elephant, and you will find probably the full version. The full version is on YouTube. I don't recommend it. It's a rather sad affair. Poor Topsy. Poor Topsy. May you rest, Topsy. We don't ever forget about you, I tell you what. We never forget about you, Topsy. Yeah, you don't want to watch it. No, fuck Edison. I like Tesla. Fuck Edison. Anyway. Let's get back to the today and the now. So somebody asked earlier if the guy on the beach was still on the beach. He's here, but he's not on the beach. We have a new development here. There's a whole bunch of tents inside of the pavilion over there. Can you see those tents? There's like 3-4 tents inside the pavilion over there. So our guy on the beach and a couple other people are now living out there in their tents here on the beach. So they're right there. Didn't want to get too close and film them, want to give them their space. But here we are, a very windy Coney Island, where the water is coming up. I'll see you later. See you later, RoboJax. It is windy as fresh out here. Just me and the birds today. Just me and the birds. Yes, Bandman, we will be inside of the chutes for this year's polar bear. Coney Island Jim is a polar bear, so that's my contact. So, but we will be inside the polar bear plunge this New Year's 2022. We will be inside of the chute. We'll be official press for this year's or next year's polar bear plunge as the sun comes out. As the sun comes out. Yes, polar bears. The Coney Island Polar Bear Club, one of the oldest cold water swimming organizations in the world, founded in 1903. And we're here for the Coney Island polar bears whenever they go swimming in blizzards and all that cold weather. We'll be here for all of that. So whenever the polar bears go swimming in the blizzard, we will be here for that. If it snows tomorrow, Bandman, the Coney Island polar bears will be here. All right, the surf is big today. The surf is really big today. All right, a lot of drama in the sky. Yes, indeed. Good to see you there, S. Fields. Yeah, got a metal detector guy out here looking for some treasure. I love the polar bears too, Norman. Very calming. It's very calming. Sea foam. Ibrahim, good to see ya. Uh-oh. Wait. Wave almost took me out. Ibrahim, you're here through the power of the internet. Just leaving the beach, lucky us. I always think about the meaning of life, S. Fields. Wow, really? More active than Clearwater. Under the boardwalk indeed, Colleen. Yeah, I almost went surfing just now. Yeah, I gotta watch out for my shoes. I'll see you later, girl and curl. No, the sand is not stinging. It's not. It's almost that windy, but it's not that windy. Gulf waters are pretty boring. Hello there, Maria. In the sandstorm. I'll see you later, Cliff. We're in the sandstorm. Alright, the sky is pretty amazing. Like a facial peel. Sunshine after the rain, good to see you. You know, I might have spoken too soon. I think we might have our guy on the beach. Did I ever find anything odd in the beach? I found a wallet once with money. And I'm going to tell you a really funny story. It was 2003, 2004. And I was very much still in my alcoholic phase of coming down here to Coney for Fireworks Fridays. And I was enjoying my 22 ounce of Heineken and waiting for the fireworks. And I was making my way out to one of the lifeguard chairs. And I noticed at the base of the lifeguard chair, there was like this leather thing. It was like, it really stuck out. And picked it up. And it was a wallet full of money. Full of money, IDs, credit cards. And I basically, I returned it up at Paul's daughter. I went by Paul's daughter and I left it there. I figure if any place the wallet owner may go to is Paul's daughter. And yeah, I left it there. The money, there was quite a lot of money in the wallet. There was quite a lot of money. But there's that wind. wind is really humming. And Diana Lee with a 10-pound super chat. Diana Lee! Thank you so much for the coffee and donut fund. Did the owner contact me? No. I did not leave any of my information with the wallet. I just left the wallet with the folks at Paul's Daughter. Let's go to Paul's Daughter. Since DeBailey gave me a $10 bill, let's get a hot dog and a soda. I'm not going to have a beer because I got to work. So let's get a hot dog and a soda. Diana Lee just gave me 10 pounds. Let's do it. So look, the guy is here on the beach feeding the birds. Look at this guy. He's in this crazy wind. He's out there. He's out here. And I'm not going to lie, it's not very pleasant to be out here right now. So this guy lying out here in the sand is definitely commitment and definitely taking it up to another level. Think of Mr. Robot. E, good to see you, E. Lost your wallet at Boston Market a few months ago. Somebody returned it. Awesome. But yeah, Remy Malik, for Mr. Robot fans, Remy Malik does follow me on Twitter. He did join me for one of my first fireworks live streams for New Year's. So very proud to say that Remy Malik follows me on Twitter. Bloody hell, it's windy out here. Very Oscar-winning audience, yes indeed. Let's go to Paul's Daughter. Yes, that is somebody actually lying out here on the beach with the birds. Yeah, summer seemed like it was just yesterday, Max. Good to see you. All right, you see the sand flying? Oh yeah, we're in a sandstorm. Very Hitchcock. Hitchcock would be proud. Hey! Yes, the Windsor Village is open in Bryant Park. The Urbanist actually showed it under construction, getting its finishing touches put on. And Natasha P with a $5 super chat. Natasha, thank you so much for the $5. I will put ketchup and mustard and napkins on it. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Thank you so much for the super chats. Me too, S Fields. I kind of like the beach like this myself. It's pretty. So Zamponi about 4 a.m. Yeah, today's the day. I think it is. Yes, Mr. Robot. Absolutely, Kenya. I have to agree. Woo! My shoes are not waterproof. No, they're not. Today will be an excellent photo day. Yeah, Christmas is coming fast. You're still on the second season. I can't watch Mr. Robot anymore because the show makes me paranoid to use the internet. It's my work Halloween related. Yes, it is, S Fields. I'll be helping produce a Halloween themed puppet show. Go to ConeyIsland.com. It will be broadcast So if you want $5 a ticket to watch the live stream, go to ConeyIsland.com for more information. So Remy Malek, he follows me on Twitter. And Remy Malek actually watched my first New Year's fireworks show on Periscope. That was the power of the hashtag back in the day. And he saw Coney Island and fireworks show. And he watched, and it was really him. And he follows me on Twitter still to this day. And he does watch the live streams on replay. So you're more than welcome for the stream, Joseph. Joseph Strandberg, good to see you. But yeah, Remy Malek, one of my Twitter followers, and he watches the streams all the time. You remember that old school movie, The Net, with Sandra Bullock? Yes. Yeah, I got connections. I'll see you later, Viking. Have a great day. Enjoy the beers. I'll have beers after the puppet show broadcast. Well, let's make our way over to Paul's daughter, and let's have ourselves a little snack. Let's have a snack on the cold and windy boardwalk, shall we? Because Paul's daughter is open, and I should take advantage. Oh yeah, Natasha, it's pretty cool. Remy Malek is pretty laid back. And when he joined the live stream, everyone thought he was like a faker or something like that, but it was the legitimate account. It was the verified account. So it was pretty amazing. There's Paul's daughter. Let's go over there and see it. He was a Tad guy on Super Size Me? Really? That's pretty cool. Morgan Spurlock. Horror film, The Sand. A Technicolor picture. He wasn't, oh my God, in Bohemian Rhapsody, Natasha, it is freakishly accurate how Remy Malek played, what's his name? Oh my God, why am I blanking on his name? But amazing, 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 amazing. I haven't seen him in 007 though, but I saw some clips and it looks good. Freddie Mercury, right, there you go. Thank you so much, Batman. His interpretation of Freddie Mercury is nothing short of epic. Does a great job playing Freddie Mercury. Well, let's grab a hot dog and a soda here at Paul's daughter. Let's have some lunch. Since they're open, we will take advantage. Or should we get fried calamari? We should get fried calamari. Wait, let's see if we can get a fried calamari. Let's see. See if I can order here at the bar. See if I can order here at the bar. Hey man, can I order food here too? Yeah? You have fried calamari, is that okay?
Right now.
Okay, you have like a hot dog?
Hot dog, sausages, french fries.
I'll take.
Rolls,
Oh,
burgers.
I'll take no, I'll take a hot dog.
Hot dog? You want to be everything on it?
Wait, no, just mustard and ketchup.
Mustard and ketchup. Anything else?
And then I'll have a. Let me see here. I'll take a Brooklyn Lager.
No lager. How about I'll cover first? Stella, IPA, or Modelo?
I'll take a Modelo then. We'll have one beer. Have a great day, Bandman.
You want to pay card or cash?
Cash.
One beer and one hot dog. All right, 13.50.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hot dog coming up.
All right, but thank you.
Well, thank you so much. Just get a hot dog. Hot dog, you want to put everything on it or plain? What's everything? Sauerkraut, onions, peppers. Yeah. Everything else. Anything else? I got Modelo as well. Modelo? You have ID? Sure.
Beer and Knish would be good. I want to get the background here for you guys. Hold on. Hello there, blooming darling. Welcome. Ah, this is better. This is better. I want to be out in the elements with this. And then I guess we'll walk around the amusement district some more. Thank you, Diana. The Modelo is good. I haven't had a Modelo in a while. Tastes good. Cheers. A lunchtime beer, huh? It's the only one I'm drinking. Really want that calamari, though. But it's nice that you could have a beer here on the boardwalk. Oh, here it is. Thank you, man.
Thank you.
All right. All right, bon appetit. Happy birthday to me. Classic dog. Please put your camera seaside. Don't direct me, and we were already walking on the beach, so don't direct me, please. I hate when people direct me. We were just walking right at water's edge for the last 25 minutes, so where were you? Yummy indeed. It's lunchtime, baby. All right. Got a thing of mustard. Ooh, we got Goulden's spicy mustard here. Because after all, New York is a brown mustard city, as mentioned last night on stream. All right. Oh yeah. That's how in the mood for mustard I'm in. That I'll eat it from the packet. You know what's the great thing about this? And put that on pastrami. Now you're talking. You know what's the great thing about having a hot dog here at Paul's Daughter? How long did that take? That took no time at all. We didn't have to wait for this masterpiece. Now I want pastrami on rye. We're gonna have to go to Katz. I can't do the white onions. The white onions give me a little bit of agita. So good to see you, Route 440. This is legit hitting the spot. That with a cold beer, even though it's cold. Need glasses like mine? Yeah, these transitions are amazing. Sean, good to see you, Sean. I'm living my best life right now. I am living my best life. We should go over to Nathan's and see how long it takes to get a Nathan's hot dog, right? Oh, so good. Doesn't take much to please me. Life is too short for BS. This reminds you need to go to the liquor store. There you go, John. I'll see you later, Brian. Hello from New Zealand. Les no set. Good to see you, Les, out there in New Zealand. I gotta do the what's it called? The Milford Trail. I gotta do that once in my lifetime. Cheers, Colleen. Cheers, Dave. Cheers, Brian Davis. Have a great day. You know, not for nothing, but Modelo on tap is badass. That's a good beer. A 6 on the Richter scale, yeah. A 6, another 6 from Dave. I think a 5 or a 5. I'm trying to be polite. Maybe a 5.5. A 7, Deb. Deb, you're being far, far too kind, Deb. This is damn good. I'm a happy camper right now. There's nothing like off-season Coney, I tell you what. Psychic Sidekick, hello. Guten Tag from Germany. I know I would love the hot dogs out there in Germany. Guten Tag, Germany. A solid 5, yes. Need to save the highest picture quality for Halloween. Pacing is key. Pacing is key. When it comes to drinking, pacing is always key. This is great. You know, if I wasn't working, I would have totally gotten drunk right here. So I'd do some serious day drinking here. I have no problem spending money here right now. German hot dogs are the best because they have the best wurst. Get it? I am enjoying this beer a little bit too much. The beer is hitting off all the spots that I wanted to hit off right now. Very flavorful, has a nice little kick to it, just like the hot dog. It complements the hot dog. Off-season at any tourist place is good, right? Sometimes, depends. Day drinking is always nice. Day drinking is always fabulous. So we'll continue walking around in a few moments here, ticking off all the correct boxes. Exactly. I'll show you what's happening over on the avenue now. That's what we're going to do next. Ah, nice cold beer on a cold afternoon. It's good stuff. There goes the rare. In Bavaria, it's traditional day. Really, it started a day with a beer. I got to move to Bavaria. The world always seems a little bit better. Absolutely, Diana. Good to see you, Will. The cold beer will warm me up. I love New York and Coney also. Last little bite of our hot dog here. And then we'll continue walking around. I got to kill time until I got to go to work, so. I'm going to be here for a little bit more. This was the best idea. This was the best idea ever. All right. What will happen if I get a second beer? I'll get tired. Is Coney seasonal? Yes, it is. This weekend will be the last weekend Coney Island is open. Well, the amusement district, anyway, the rides. Coney Island is a neighborhood, and within that neighborhood we have amusement parks like Luna Park, Dino's Wonder Wheel Park, and some independent amusement operators like the El Dorado Auto Scooters. Ah, that hit the spot. I can keep live streaming now. I can keep live streaming now. For the person who wanted to see the ocean, here you go. Yeah, 2 and I'm tired. I don't want to be tired. I have to work immediately after this live stream, so. That was good. Thank you, Mama and Papa Burger. Thank you. Now, let's walk out onto Surf Avenue. Let me show you what's going on along Surf Avenue now. We have seen the ocean. We have talked about Topsy. We have talked about the last days of the Blowhole Theater. I showed you the new development areas here in Coney. Now let's see the Bowery and the other lots here in Coney. Oh, they got a photo exhibit here. Ooh, they got a photo exhibit here. Let's see the photo exhibit. This is something new I haven't noticed yet here at the end of West 10th Street. Let's see the photo exhibit. Oh, thank you so much, Diana. Hey, don't forget to that like. What is going on here? Oh, we got Photoville here in Coney. Oh, we have one of the friends of the Polar Bear Club here. This is Giselle Duprez did these photos here. She's a friend of the Coney Island Polar Bears. And she is always out here. And I know these two people. Here's Polar Bear Dave and Polar Bear Lane. And there's Coney Island, the Coney Island Gym with Polar Bear Eddie Mark. That's a good swim. It's a snowy day. I think Polar Bear Dave is a little cold, but he's a trooper. He goes in the water more than me, so. And of course, Lane is just Lane. You may have noticed Lane from the Luna Park from the Luna Park advertisements. These are all good people right here. And then we have a little doggy here. Oh, Giselle did some amazing photos here. These are great. We do have a real community, and it is the extended family. These are great photos. I did not know this was here. Wow, we got Photoville here in Coney Island. That's a good day right there. When you get all the sand and the water on you, that's a good day right there. That's a damn good day. Wow, Giselle. She did some fantastic pictures. Yeah, Psychic. You see, there's some here done in black and white. Good to see arcade games. Wow. Oh, I love it when they got the kites. People flying kites. Good to see you, Mike. Wow. Oh, this guy. This guy is always doing this. These photos are from Lauren Wells. These black and white ones here. So Lauren Wells and Giselle Duprez did a fantastic job here. And I did not know Photoville has come to Coney Island. I normally see Photoville out in by Jane's Carousel in Dumbo. But this is the first time Photoville has expanded to all 5 boroughs. If Paris is France and Coney Island between June and September is the world. Not sure if this question has been asked. Have I seen Little Fugitive? Doc, of course I've seen Little Fugitive. Little Fugitive, every time I watch that movie, if I need to cry, if I need to have a good cry, I will watch Little Fugitive. Because just, I feel so bad for that little guy. You know, and actually, in the movie Little Fugitive, he rides the pony ride right here because it's right next to the cyclone. So the pony ride that he falls in love with, and I forget the little kid's name. Is it Joey? The little kid's name is Joey. He rides the pony ride right here. The pony ride is literally right. This building where Paul's daughter is in the film. So that is here. But right here would have been the pony ride. Right next to the good old cyclone. And yes, Woody Allen, a couple of films. Annie Hall, of course, was the first one where the principal character lived underneath the roller coaster, underneath the Thunderbolt. But then you had the second movie, Wonder Wheel, the movie Wonder Wheel, while visually it's stunning, story-wise, not the best. I think Kate Winslet's character in the film was very one-dimensional. And there was never an apartment in front of the Virginia Reel / Wonder Wheel. So, just to let you know. Back again, Darren. Got to go to the record store. Awesome. We were at Radio City last night. The Christmas tree is already up. But right here, in the movie The Little Fugitive, and if you've never seen Little Fugitive, I highly recommend watching it. The Little Fugitive, a scene takes place literally right here. Right here in the shadow of the cyclone. It might have been windy that day, Diana. Yeah, Doc, The Little Fugitive is one of my favorite movies of all time. The Little Fugitive is one of my favorite movies. If I ever need to cry. And there you go, Little Fugitive's on YouTube. Thank you so much, Dave. Little Fugitive is on YouTube, it looks like. I thought it was on like Amazon Prime or something like that. But, you know, you're always bullying me. Oh, poor little Joey. Little Joey thinks he kills his brother with a cap gun. And then he takes all the money that his mom left for him and his brother all over the weekend. And he goes on an adventure here in Coney and lives. He lives here in Coney for a couple of days until his brother finally finds him. But I highly recommend watching that movie because it does feel like it's a couple of days here on the beach in Coney. You do feel like you're here for a week, for a day, or a couple of days. And he lives off of collecting glass bottles. And with that money, he eats his hot dogs and he drinks his soda pop. And he rides the pony. Is there going to be a next year? Unless time stops, Mighty Bull, I'm pretty sure there will be a next year. But hopefully time does not stop. Hopefully the planets do not stop spinning around the sun. Is what going to be next year? And there's a new version of The Little Fugitive. Do not watch the new version of The Little Fugitive. Watch the original one from 1950. Or 1955, I think it's from. Watch the original one, the black and white one. Not the color one. (1953). There you go, Optimus. 1953. Highly recommend watching that Little Fugitive film. Yeah, 1953. Classic. So here's the main gates of Luna Park. Still have remnants of the White Castle that was here. That's why you have all this little castle motif right here. It does look like a documentary. And it has some great footage of Coney Island. Especially when the rainstorm comes in. I love that scene when the rainstorm comes in and you see everyone running away, hiding from the rain, and just beautiful imagery. But right down the block is where little Joey, he goes riding on that pony ride and falls in love with the pony ride. So now we're coming out onto Surf Avenue. And here's the main gate for Luna Park. Here on the site of Luna Park. Oh, Respect the Face is your other channel. Awesome. Oh, they're filming something here. Oh, are they racing? Are they racing? People are racing. Am I going to do the Mermaid Parade? Yes, I am. I will be the official live stream for the Mermaid Parade. As somebody screams out the pussy word. Isn't that a nice guy? Well, too bad he didn't get on camera. Raising Canaan. All right, that's what they're filming out here. But here's the main gate to Luna Park. And here is... Oh no! He's beginning to fall apart! He's beginning to fall apart! No! we have our carved pumpkin here. Let's take a look at it. He's already beginning to fall apart. As you see, he has a hovering mini pumpkin. That's true. There's very hardly any dialogue in the film. But there he is. Go to my Instagram to see a picture of him brand new from last weekend. And the pumpkin does light up. But it looks like the whole thing is beginning to sag now. And begin to fall apart. I don't know if it was going to last too much to pass this weekend. But this is a 1,400-pound pumpkin. Or around 1,400 pounds. But that little pumpkin he has hovering there does light up, which is really cool. So check out a picture of that on my Instagram. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at DutchMoz for a picture of this thing when it was newly unveiled. Yeah, the pumpkin time is running low. At least you don't have squirrels gnawing at them, that's true. Right, you know that feeling, Diana? Let's continue on. Let's go down one of the oldest streets here in Coney, Jones Walk. Jones Walk, probably the best example of what it was like to walk down from Surf Avenue to the Bowery at the turn of the century. And right here at the beginning of Jones Walk, it's still standing, the oldest building here in Coney Island. This is the Grasshorn Building. The Grasshorn Building used to be a hardware store. And this building was built in 1895. There's a picture of this building, of the Grasshorn Building, and the Elephant Hotel is right across the street. There's a picture taken from the Iron Tower. And this building is in there. Unfortunately, the Grasshorn Building has not been landmarked. It's too far altered for landmark status. And it is to be demolished any day now. It was supposed to be demolished in May 2020, but now it is October 2021, and it's still standing today here at the beginning of Jones Walk. Let's walk down Jones Walk here. We have some Luna Park games here to my left-hand side. It should be a haunted house, Optimus. It should be a ghost, a haunted house, or maybe a dark ride. They should turn it into something and keep the frame of the building. But unfortunately, Joe Sitt, the worst landlord in Coney Island history, has destroyed a lot of our history here in Coney. Not very fond of the man, if I maybe catch my drift. But as you see, Jones Walk will take you straight into Dino's Wonder Wheel Park. And here's that sign the great Danielle Mastrian painted. By the way, this is like from 2004. This is really old. This was part of a Creative Time art exhibit. So this has been here for a really long time, and I'm happy this has lasted for this long. Love this sign here. It's 05. Wow. That Creative Time exhibit was back in 2005. And look at this. It still retains its beauty. It's just his Tats crew painted this. And I remember when this was brand new. I can't believe it's 16 years ago. Wow. Unbelievable. Then you got the old, or somewhat old, with the new. Here's the brand new Phoenix. And we have rode this many a time already on the live stream. So check out some of my replays and you can take a ride on this thing. I like to call it the flying chair. And amazingly enough, children can ride this. But crazy Coney Island kid taking off the last weekend. So crazy Coney Island kid will not be here tomorrow and Sunday. But shout out to Tats Crew indeed, Ralph. Good to see you. Tats Crew, New York legend. New York street art legend. Minneapolis did the same thing. I'm sorry to hear that. But good old Phoenix. There's like nobody down here. There is literally nobody down here today. You're a graffiti artist yourself. Awesome, Ralph. Good to see you, Chibe. You know what, Ralph? Since you're a graffiti artist, let me show you some more street art here in Coney. Let's walk down to the art walls here. See how the art walls are swinging. Oh, they're making sure I don't go in there. And the Mighty Bull with a $2 super chat. Mighty Bull, thank you so much for the $2. You're more than welcome for the great information. Glad you're looking forward to the next year. Hopefully we will have some fireworks on New Year's Eve. We'll have our Polar Bear Plunge New Year's Day at 12 noon. And we will be the official live stream for that. So, you know, there's probably going to be another person live streaming the Polar Bear Plunge. But if you want to see the official Polar Bear Plunge, and I mean you will be with the press, we'll be inside the shoot. You want to check out my channel on New Year's Day. So right here used to be the site of the Henderson Theater. This is where Groucho and Harpo Marx first performed together. Unfortunately, they destroyed the building. Hello. Oh, it's Michael Quinn.
Good to see you. Hello,
Good to see you. He's the recreator of Feltman's Hot Dogs here.
Thank you so much.
Where can you find Feltman's?
We're the #1 selling hot dog at Whole Foods nationwide, Publix. You go to feltmanshotdogs.com and you'll have the first and finest hot dog, originated right here in Coney Island.
1867. He brought back the recipe.
He brought back the entire thing. Thank God it's back. You know,
Right?
'Cause we can't rely on Nathan's all the time.
No.
You know? We need other options here around the world. So.
And to be honest, Feltman's is a lot better than Nathan's. I'm not
So they
gonna
say.
lie.
So
no,
they say.
I have
you
to
judge
admit
for
it is.
yourself. There's no nitrates. There's none of that other stuff. There's no hydrolyzed corn protein or any of that stuff you can't pronounce. Like when you look at the back of it, Feltman's hot dog, you don't need a. You know, it's not looking at a scientific journal. You know, everything doesn't begin with an X or a Z. You know, it's actually plain English. So that's good to know. So you heading down this way?
I'm heading down to the art walls. Yeah.
Oh, excellent. Yeah. I
Does
did a
it-
little thing myself. I did a little history thing, just about the Harvard Inn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I did a little. If you want to follow me on TikTok, this is Michael Quinn. Instagram, this is Michael Quinn, because this is Michael Quinn. So I appreciate it.
You're
Enjoy your
welcome.
tour, everyone.
I'll
Good to
see you. I'll see you later,
See you
Mike.
soon.
There you go. See, it's a little town here, guys. It's a little town. Yeah, so follow Michael Quinn. This is Michael Quinn over on Instagram and TikTok. And you can check out some, he gives tours down here too. He's a bit of an aficionado. He's Coney Island zone. But I see the art walls here really quick. But I can't wait for the Christmas walk either. There you go, feltmansofconeyisland.com. Thank you so much there, Sarge. So here's our first art wall done by the great Marie Roberts, celebrating and honoring the creatures of Coney Island's past and present. And somebody tagged it again. Boo. And don't forget to follow Sideshow Dog, or now Sideshow Cat, on Instagram. Hello there, Brian. Keep it up, Dutch Maz. Princess Maui here from the Philippines. Hello there, Princess Maui. So this is Coney Island's own sign painter, Maureen Roberts. And then we have right next door from 2015, this is French artist Kashink. Check this out. I love this one. I'm happy nobody tagged this one because it's been here for like 6 years now. Still looking good. And then right down here, this is your entrance to Stony Island here in Coney Island. This is from, I don't know, I can't pronounce this guy's name. Zek? I love this one here. Really great. You have here some wheat paste. That joint hot? The joint is hot. Hello there, Attila. Hello there from Hungary. But this is, you got a little bit of wheat paste. There's wheat paste in this with aerosol around it. So that's how you get like this kind of photo feel to it. Well, you can see the wheat paste. It does take skills to pay the bills. And then here is the mysterious entrance to Stony Island. Right here. And then here's another one. This is evidently this is a collaboration between Stash and Ron English. There used to be a Ron English underneath this here. Amazingly enough. Yeah, he's smoking a little something. Already like my videos, also subscribe, hit the bell. Awesome, thanks for hitting the bell. More exciting adventures to come here in New York City. Cup of Joe for you, good to see you. This is what's happening here at the art walls. It is a wealth of beauty, even in the off season. Even in the off season. But yeah, I have to agree, Feltman's hot dogs are way better than Nathan's. Even a little bit bigger than Nathan's hot dogs. And they got a good proper snap. And if you could find them in Whole Foods and Trader Joe's there, I highly recommend it. Well, what do we have going on here? We're back here on West 15. All the murals on this side here are all destroyed, unfortunately. There's a great mural here with the Cyclops. This was the Thrive Collective's wall right here. And unfortunately, this is completely destroyed. And as you see, they had lots of events here. Lots of ticketed events here. Wow, there's going to be 6 events here in November? 6 events Thanksgiving weekend. Wow. Okay, I hope it doesn't rain or get cold. Wow. There we go. October 17th, that just passed. This is another great one from Marie Roberts that's got destroyed. Another one with Thrive Collective. And then right down here is Hectag. Hectag loves doing his hearts. Never liked those Nathan's hot dog commercials, me neither. Here's Hectag. Or Hectad. Love. Love. And here's another one. He loves doing his hearts. And then we're back to where we began, with the sun trying to peek out. Shout out to Hectad. And he's done hearts and love all over the inside of the art walls. And I wish I could go inside the art walls to show you some more art. Ah, he did a piece on your dad's barbershop in the Bronx. That's awesome, Ralph. That's, I would love to see it. So this right here, Chibe, this is called the Thunderbolt. This is a prototype roller coaster, so the first of its kind from 2014. And when it was built at the time in 2014, this was the narrowest roller coaster in the world. It's around 800, the lot anyway, is 851 feet long by just 35 feet wide. Super Hearts, that's right. So, but there is a copy of this ride in a place called OWA, and I want to say that's in, oh my God, what state's that in? It's in, it's either Mississippi or Louisiana, and it's painted blue, and the transitions are a lot better than the one here in Coney. This one here in Coney, I'm not gonna lie, it runs a little rough, and it actually runs rougher than the Cyclone, which is kind of amazing. A steel coaster is not supposed to run more rough than a wooden roller coaster, but this guy here, as I like to say, it runs very ghetto. It runs very ghetto. So, but this sign here got blown over. Wow. This sign here got blown all the way over here. Coney Island Phase 2 building. Oh, this is 1601 Surf Avenue. Oh my God, Class Action Park. Madam Mojo. The 2 times I ever went to Action Park in New Jersey, I almost died. So I'll talk about my first time. My first time, I was 11 years old, and the thing I wanted to ride this so bad, was the Alpine Slide. And they let me ride the Alpine Slide. And as I was going down the Alpine Slide, there was a person in front of me going very slow. So I hit the brake and I slowed down. And as I slowed down, another person came from behind me and rammed me off of the track. And then for a few feet, I went down the concrete track with my hand underneath the sled, underneath the fiberglass sled. And my hand got all crushed up and all mutilated. My arm got all mutilated. And yeah. So my first visit, I lost lots of blood and I lost lots of skin. The second time I went, I was now an adult. I was 13 years old. And I wanted to do the Tarzan Swing. Now, the Tarzan Swing was a rope that you swung from a rock out into a lagoon, into a beautiful spring. Now, a couple of things about this spring. The water was very clear. It was very clean. It was almost see-through water. But more importantly, it was around 61 degrees Fahrenheit. So the water was very cold. The water was freezing. And if you weren't ready for it, you'll definitely freeze up and, you know, have cramps and stuff. But I was a 13-year-old kid. I didn't care. And I did swim in the water a little bit before actually diving into it. So I got my body prepared for it. And, you know, if you ever went to Action Park in the 90s, it was all teenagers that ran the park. It was all teenagers. So what happened was I went swinging out. I went into the water and I was perfectly fine. And then I did not swim away from the diving area. So there's somebody else, a very large male, I'm assuming, swung out and landed on top of me. I was knocked unconscious for a few moments, and all I remember was waking up in a first aid stand, and my cousin was standing on one side, and my father was standing on another drinking a beer. And I came out of it. I couldn't speak straight for a few minutes, and I was fine, but I almost died. But those are my 2 visits to Action Park. Hello there, Mike. Welcome. Welcome to the life of Mike. Hello there, Mike. Doing great. Well, which ride takes 45 seconds? Well, the Thunderbolt here after the first drop is 55 seconds after the first drop. But there you go. But yes, after the first drop, the Thunderbolt is just 55 seconds. If you count the going up, it's about 90 seconds. All right, let's make our way to the final stop of our tour today. And that is Coney Island, USA. Now, we're not gonna go inside because I know they're doing some construction in there right now, so I don't wanna give away anything. And oh my God, they have a concrete plant set up. Oh my goodness. Let me show you guys this. You see those 2 white cylinders? That's aggregate for concrete. Those are storage facilities for aggregate for concrete. They're going to build a big building here. Oh my God, that's going to be huge. Why does America love its roller coasters so much? Because we were the birthplace of the roller coaster. Right here in 1885, LaMarcus Thompson invents the scenic railway, and that's the first modern roller coaster. And you know, we like roller coasters, but there's roller coasters all around the world. Germany has lots of roller coasters. Austria has a few. Definitely Blackpool Pleasure Beach out there in the United Kingdom has quite a few roller coasters. Ooh, I smell candy. Ooh, I smell candy. Because life is a roller coaster, that's right. So if you want to get candy, don't go down the block. Don't go to It's Sugar. You want to come here to Williams Candy. They've been here since 1941. And look at this goodness right here. Oh, man. Look at it. I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so good. Oh, man. That sounds so good right now.
Chocolate sprinkles with M&Ms.
Oh. So yes, come to Williams. Hello there out there in Bucharest, Romania. You even have this water right. Those candy apples are epic. And here's Nathan's. With the Nathan's playlist playing. All right. Let's finish up our little walk here today. I think 2.5 hours is enough, right, guys? In Holland, you have a nice roll. That's good, Paul. Awesome. I love Holland. The Netherlands showed me so much love when I visited there back in 2003. But let's head back. Let's head back. Let's go to my live stream lair. You recommend that place? Good. It's not enough. You guys want me on for 5 hours, right? Is that it? If I could be on for 5 hours, guys, I will. I try to deliver every time. I try to deliver. But today was a good walk. Little tour here at Coney. If you just tuned in late, check out the replay. I did show you all the new development zones here in Coney and all the new stuff that's coming for next year. That's some more murals over here. I wish these murals were not behind all these gates. We got good old Biggie Smalls down the way over there. And of course, Greetings. He does awesome Coney Island here. This is actually a collaboration between Greetings, Greetings Tour and Tommy Holiday, Brooklyn's own Tommy Holiday. I will go to Belfast. I will love to go out to Belfast. Wait, Megan Thee Stallion hot sauce? What? I didn't know Megan Thee Stallion had hot sauce. And then here's the good old Eldorado Auto Scooters, where you can bump your ass off. But look at this photo op here. If this gate is down, what an awesome, awesome photo opportunity you could have right here. Next to this awesome mermaid. All this Greetings from Coney Island. This is done by Megan Waters. Check that out. And then, of course, here's the great Danielle Mastrian's wall. Or roll gate here that's rolled up. And that's in front of the shooting gallery here. And then here's my live stream layer in the historic Childs on Surf building from 1919, home of my museum, the Coney Island Museum. And of course the Freak Bar, the Circus Sideshow, and all that good stuff. And the front door is open, so you know what? Let's see, is anyone here? Okay, yeah, okay. I see a Patrick in there, so Patrick's in discussion right now, so I'll let him talk. But from my live stream layer here at Coney Island. Wonderful walk. Thank you so much, guys. I would love for you to be my tour guide, Darren. From Coney Island, this is Dutch Moz signing off. Have a fantastic Coney Island day, whether you live here or not. I want you to hug your loved ones. I want you to cherish those moments. And good night, Mrs. Calabash. Wherever you are. Don't forget, join me tonight for Puppets Come Home. Go to ConeyIsland.com for more information. I'll see you guys later, folks. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.